A lot happening in the last 48 hours with tariffs. Certainly his on first and foremost, probably on everybody's mind, especially over in the e-commerce space. So e-commerce shippers obviously will play a big role, I think, in trying to mitigate cost. I mean, we're not going to flip a switch tomorrow and start manufacturing stuff here in the United States. The goods that we buy in e-commerce today are manufactured outside the U.S., are going to continue to be manufactured outside the U.S. Now, sellers and brands and merchants are going to try to figure out, how can they mitigate that cost? And obviously, they're going to go back to their suppliers and look at how to make things at a lower cost, how to put it in the supply chain and deliver it at a lower cost. I think you're going to see a big increase in regionalization and putting products closer to customers, utilizing things like ocean to bring it in. And then once we see a bigger footprint in regionalization, we've already seen it with some large marketplaces in doing that, they're going to find out that the cost to serve is pretty expensive on that last mile yet. The cost to serve from the national carriers who have really dominated the space for many, many years, now have a big captive audience of shippers. But the problem is accessorial fees adds up, DAS fees add up, surcharges add up, peak surcharges add up. All of these things have made the cost to service, the cost to deliver very expensive. So by having those inventory maybe in those regional areas, you're really going to be able to find some savings and some relief by going out to the regional carrier market. The regional carriers aren't going to have those DAS fees. They're going to come free of fuel surcharges in some areas. They're going to come free of peak season surcharges. You're going to have all that relief. You can get a really low base rate with a national carrier, but when you start tacking on $5, $6 of accessorial fees, there's no savings. There's no savings. Matter of fact, costs are going to go up and up and up. So I really think that there's going to be relief by optimizing and getting the best services available with these regional carriers that are not only just as a delivery piece, but think about it as you're going to get a lower cost. That's a great deal. You're going to get speed to the market. You're going to have stuff delivered in one, next day, 2 day at max type deliveries. The faster you put it in consumers' hands, the better the consumer experience. The communication. Hey, Mr. Customer, we're going to be out for delivery today. We have a package. Where would you like it? Taking a picture of that package at delivery and showing picture proof of delivery. These are value adds you're not going to get today from the FedExes, the UPSs, the UPS, USPS, FedEx. You're just not going to get that from the nationals. These are the value adds that you're going to have to keep on retaining your customers through service. So you want somebody that represents your brand. Regional carriers is an excellent opportunity for you to have someone represent your brand with the kind of customer service expectations and the delivery performance that's going to keep them coming back and buying again. So that's kind of where I'm headed. My head's at right now with regional carriers bringing bigger value to the market.